Hamlet is the underdog, even though he's the Prince of Denmark. He's up against an unfair system. He's um, feels trapped like a caged animal.
Riz, this is truly an honor. Thank you so much for the time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for the support, man.
Honestly, this, and I'm not just saying this, this truly may be one of my favorite adaptations of Hamlet. It's just incredible across the border.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
I would love to hear from you. What is it about Hamlet? Because I mean, this is a 400-year-old play, and here we see it still cuts across cultural borders, time and space, right to the soul of humanity. What is it about this play?
I think it is about timeless themes such as family and loyalty and doing the right thing, even if the world is losing its way. And I think that that couldn't be more urgent and pressing as it is today. I think the central question in Hamlet is the world losing its mind or am I going crazy? And that's how we all feel now, right? That's really how we all feel. We are all watching a world that feels more and more unpredictable and unstable, and we're trying to find our way in it. So it's amazing to see that Shakespeare has written a play 500 years ago that can help us through this moment and feel so therapeutic and also so inspiring in its beauty and relatable in its drama.
It is amazing that no matter how many versions of this play that we get, it still continues to hit so deeply. And your performance is great. I was wondering, for you stepping into the role of Hamlet, what did you learn about yourself given the timelessness of this character?
Oh, it's a great question. What I learned about myself, I think, is that how much of anger comes from being misunderstood. You know, how much of anger comes from hurt, really.
Mm,
You know, it comes from feeling very unpowerful, even though it can be a very powerful emotion. Hamlet is the underdog, even though he's the Prince of Denmark. He's up against an unfair system. He's um, feels trapped like a caged animal. And I think that understanding that more often than not, anger comes from that place of vulnerability.
mm, absolutely. Like I said, it's such a powerful character and a wonderful performance. I wonder just before we wrap, I mean, this is a play that's resonated, like you said, for 500 years. Are there any stories more recent that you think might be talked about 500 years from now?
It's really interesting. Well, hopefully my TV show Bait will be talked about in 500 years. Check it out now. No, I mean, look, honestly, I think I think what Shakespeare has done and the canon that he's created is something that is so timeless because it's so unique and powerful. But you know, no one knew that he was going to be the guy he ended up being and being such a towering figure in literature. So who knows, man? Who knows? Um, in 500 years, we'll be maybe talking about Kugler and Sinners. We don't
Mm.
even never know.
Honestly, Riz, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Like I said, the film is just incredible,
Thanks so
and
much,
uh,
Steve.
and I do look forward to seeing Bait. I haven't yet, but
Oh, I
I've everything I've
appreciate it.
heard
I
has
hope
been
you enjoy
great.
it.
Thanks so much. Have a great
Thank you,
day.
brother. You too.